Alright folks, welcome back to Moonshine Radio here. A lot of the ham radio bobbies out there are all getting excited for the new Icom 7300 MK2. And that's fine, all the ham radio bobbies can get excited for it. But I think Dr. Moonshine should point out some of the problems of the original Icom 7300. And I wonder if the MK2 will have the same problem. Showing you the truth of how this all works right here on Moonshine Radio. And today we'll be talking about something called aliasing, a very important topic in the realm of all these RF, SDR, dangle thingies, whether it's HF rigs or amateur stuff. Anytime you get into this DSP and RF sampling, you always have to be mindful of aliasing. And well, I hate to break it to you, but the folks at Icom, they kind of forgot about aliasing, or they did a pretty poor job in the filters that they designed. We'll get into all the details right here on Moonshine Radio. Alright, slide 2. Now, no one's going to show you this but me. But inside that Icom radio there, the 7300, this is the receive chain. Basically got your antenna jack, where you hook the coax cable up. And then inside the Icom there, they got a bank of filters, so good job there, good job there. Well, it turns out the last one, the one that covers up to about 50 or 70 megs or so, well, it's not really a good filter, and we're going to show you why here. And then after the bank of bandpass filters, it goes into an analog to digital converter, basically running at a 24 megahertz clock, which is then followed by an FPGA, in which I'm sure they're running digital down converter blocks and etc. So this is the block diagram of what's in the Icom 7300 receive chain, and I'm sure the MK2 will probably be very similar. I doubt the engineers change much. Alright, slide 3. Let's get to the root of the problem here. So if you were to tune your Icom 7300 up around 30 megahertz or so, and you live in an urban area with, FM broadcast signals, you may stumble upon a wideband FM signal sounding a lot like Rock 94.7 right there in the 30 megahertz range. Now, before you call the FCC and tell them that there's an FM signal at 30 megahertz and make yourself look like an idiot, Dr. Moonshine's going to show you what's really going on. Is there really an FM signal at 30 megahertz? Or is something else going on? Well, as usual, slide 4, something else is going on. What we have, folks, is what's called aliasing. Alright, so if our sample clock there is about 24 megahertz, and let's say we got a real strong FM station at 93.8 megahertz. Hopefully we can do some basic math and see that that delta frequency is 30.233 megahertz. Well, that's where the signal is going to alias to, folks. Slide 5. That 93.8 signal is going to alias down to 30.233 megahertz. Now, why is that happening? It's because they don't have a very good low-pass filter, and the signal is aliasing in. Let's hope Icom fixed it for the MK2. Are you going to go buy an MK2, knowing it may have this same problem? Go get your credit cards ready today. Swipe, swipe, swipe. You see, folks, this is why Dr. Moonshine likes to build my own equipment with my own piece parts, and I can make anything I want. But I get it. if you don't want to be bothered with all that nincompoop, well, then go buy the Icom 7300. You don't have to do anything. You just turn it on and hook it up. And to some people, God bless you, if that's what you think ham radio is, great. I thought it was more about experimenting, learning, and building. But some people just like to buy things, and that's it. So, anyway, the Icom 7300 MK2 is coming out soon. Go buy one, and you too can see the aliasing on 30 megahertz. Live from Moonshine Radio University. This is Moonshine Radio.